Hey guys, what's up? And we're back with another video for you. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 100 subs very soon. And yeah, there's nothing else to do but get right into it. Today, we're going to be making a beat similar to the late Juice Wrld, Kid Leroy, basically that internet money, Nick Mirror style of production. Juice was one of my favorite artists, I think, in recent years from a productional standpoint, and like it really hurts to see another rapper, lose his life so young. So today, let's honor that and let's get into the cook up, making a Juice Wrld esque type beat. Yep. First thing I did is I went into my project folder, just loaded up a simple piano. Right now I'm using the Stage Grand on Flex, so if you are using FL Studio, you can just open up the Flex packs. It comes free. And I started messing around with a kind of chord progression. Of course, it doesn't have to be this complex. I even had, it takes a while to get to doing stuff like this, and even now I'm learning so much as far as music theory. But it could really just always start off with triads. Sometimes people they underestimate the power of triads, but you could do anything as long as you just got that good melody. So yeah, I set the BPM to 150. This here is in the key of E major, and this is what my chord progression sounds like. Another quick trick that you can also do is if you just Control A to select everything, and then you Control R, Alt R, yeah, I'm messing up my shortcuts. You can use this velocity button down here on the randomizer to change the individual levels of the piano to make it, feel like it's really getting played. And that's nice, add, additional texture for the melody. In addition, if you are looking for melodies, you can always head over to Looperman. Sometimes even I myself have to go and get some stuff from there when I'm not feeling up to making a melody. But always I suggest try, even if you don't end up using it, try to make some melodies. Alright, enough about melodies. Let's get into the rest of it. But before I do end, I do want to say I did add a few things to the piano. I added a parametric equalizer, cut off some of the lows, cleaned up the sound a bit, added a fruity reverb. I'm using the Cathedral, I believe. Oh, no, I'm not using the Cathedral. Let me see. Yes, I'm using the Venue. And for the intro, I put some halftime on it. To get that effect, you just have to create an automation clip. So you left click, create automation clip. My automation clip's already here, but it's basically just going to be like one line, and you left click to move these, I don't know exactly what they're called, but you move these points, and that's going to add the effect and decrease the effect as you go up and down. So play around with that. It's not too difficult, and you can kind of create nice little intros and outros using those types of effects. Secondarily, I added a pad later on to kind of act as a counter melody. Here it is. Let me play it for you. It's actually not so much of a counter melody because this is pretty much just the top of the actual piano melody, more emphasized. I'm using the distant preset on Citrus. Citrus is a very much underlooked. Oh, what am I saying? I'm messing up my words. Use Citrus, people. You can get a lot of sounds out of Citrus. Have a fruity compressor on it, and I'm also using a parametric equalizer, and I'm kind of equalizing some of the stuff. You are going to probably want to turn that down a bit because it can be really, the frequencies can be high in your headphones, and always mix with, a bit of headroom so that it's not just like hurting your ears. Take care of your number one assets, people, your ears. And here is your daily save reminder. Control S that mug, please. Another thing I did is I slightly panned it around 19% to the right. That's just for my ear. I may even change this up. I end up remixing things a lot, so do it how you will. Next, I exported that pad from the mixer. Quick way that you can export stuff is you click this little red dot here, go up to the arrow, disk recording, render to WAV files, and then it'll render quickly to a RAW file. This right here is actually a pad sample that I then reversed, changed the declicking mode to crossfade bleeding so that it would blend right in, and I use this for intro and chorus parts. So you can see it here in the beginning. And you'll also see it here with the other parts of the melody. So it's not there the whole time. It only comes in for, parts. And I also used the kind of trail of the sample, the reverby part, and chopped it up really finely to play underneath the beat, and this is how it sounds. Pretty simple. I just, added a nice little texture. I liked how it sounds, so that's how I kept it. And let's get into the drums. I honestly like starting off with my hi-hats. It just kind of gives me a feel for how the rest of the beat's gonna go. So this is my hi-hat pattern. Let me play it. Simple hi-hat pattern. I did a few rolls and I went lower for some parts, so I'm using the highs and lows. Here I am changing the velocity a bit. As you can tell, I did this all manually, which you can do by just clicking and dragging them upwards and downwards. That's the hi-hats. Here's my clap. Here's my percussion. Here's another percussion that I added. And then I added my 808s. Pretty simple. They're actually really loud. May I have to, tweak it, turn it down. This is still unmixed as it is. One thing that a lot of people end up asking me questions about is why are my 808s just kind of fading into the other ones, never stopping? Here, if you go into this little wrench tool, you just click your sound. It usually brings you up to this little waveform in your sample settings. Go over to the miscellaneous functions, the little wrench icon, and over by group, click cut self by 2, cut by 2, yeah, and that should stop it from like going over each other as far as the samples. Here, I'll play how it sounds like it without it. Yeah, it's like they're constantly like fading on top of each other. I don't know how to best describe it, but with the cut self, you should be safe from that. I added another kick. Oh no, I didn't add a kick yet. Sorry, cut that. Here's my kick. Another thing I forgot to mention, for the reversed pad sample, I did add, when I was finishing it up, I added a bit of reverb, just basic reverb to kind of give it a nice airy feel and distinguish it from the normal pad. This here is a ride that I added. And that plays at the beginning of the beat. And now all that's left was to arrange it. So, you know, like I usually like to take out the 808 elements or maybe some of the kick elements before it comes to the chorus part and then slowly add it. So arrange however you feel best. This is just kind of basic, put it all together so it has some variation, not everything sounding the same. And here's how it sounds. There you have it. Hope this was helpful. Hope you enjoyed. And always hit me up if there's any questions, anything. I'm always looking for new people to collaborate with and talk to about music. See you later. And yeah, Supreme out. Peace.